Hi fellow dog fanciers, welcome back to a new video. I know I have been missing for a week again, and I'm filming this video on a Wednesday, hoping that by the Friday after it will be ready to post, but if not, I will see you the week after that. Life has been a little bit crazy with a working schedule that is not Monday to Friday, and I'm done with work quite late and it's already dark, so the light is not suitable for filming. And with some other things happening here and there, it's a little bit harder to dedicate a day for filming and editing. If I could spend all my time doing videos for you, I would, but unfortunately we're not at this stage just yet. Today we're going to talk about something that Brady here has to brag about. In short, Brady lost his pair of nuts. We finally found a great moment to do something we were planning on for quite some time now, and finally his life is so much easier. He doesn't have to think about shows or girls, and all he can do throughout the day is chilling all day, every single day. The surgery, or the cosmetic procedure as I like to call it, and you will find out why later in this video, took place almost 2 weeks ago. And I thought I can make a video about it because it's very recent, and I can walk you through the whole process from the emotional preparation through what to expect from the surgery and the recovery process after that. Let's get into the video. Just as it is with everything else in the world, there will always be pro and against opinions when it comes to castration. This video is not meant to create a clash of viewpoints, so please don't come at me and keep it sweet and kind in the comment section. This video is meant to be informative to those of you who are considering to take this step, or to those of you who are simply just curious. I definitely support pet castration for health reasons, or when an animal is not to be used for breeding. And when should an animal not be used for breeding, you ask? When they cannot add value to the breed preservation and development. I always say you should have a valid reason, a goal, solid knowledge and experience behind your back before considering involving yourself in responsible breeding. You wanting to cuddle puppies, to keep a puppy from your own dog because you find them cute, to earn money, or because your neighbor likes your dog and wants one just like them, or to give your dog the opportunity to whelp or sire a litter. These are not on the list of valid reasons. No. You can hate me, but this is the truth. We will dive deeper into these topics later on this channel. But in general, it is your dog and it is entirely up to you whether you want to spay or neuter them. As long as you don't breed irresponsibly and you don't allow any accidents to happen, you do you and take the decision you find best. So when is the best time to neuter your male dog, you wonder? You will hear a bunch of viewpoints on this, and some might even tell you that you can do it as soon as your dog's balls drop. However, please, of course, as I always say, do your own research. Testosterone is linked to bone development and growth, and I am one of those people who would advise you to wait at least until your dog has turned 2 years of age. Or, depending on the breed, small, medium or large, to wait until your dog has stopped growing and has fully developed. Now that this is out of the way, let's say that you have decided to neuter your dog. Let's start with the emotional preparation. No, not your dog's, because they couldn't care less. Yours. According to my experience, I feel like mostly male owners of male dogs have issue with this topic. They feel bad about their dog losing their most precious thing and they find it cruel. Dear manly owners of male dogs, I completely understand your pair of precious belongings is important to you and it should be this way. However, your male dog has no idea their walnuts have any value unless there is a female dog in heat somewhere close by. They don't wake up every morning dreaming about siring a litter of beautiful puppies or satisfying their needs. Let's separate the human mindset from dogs. Same goes for female dogs. They are so clueless that the possibility of them having offspring even exists. So your dog will be fine and will not be less of a dog after the surgery. In Brady's case, not too long ago, we found out that he has no live swimmers. As a responsible breeder, I am not afraid to talk about this because it can happen to every living being and we don't really know the cause. So his nuts were even more useless, causing him and us a lot of trouble when either of the girls came in season. Other than that, he has always been the sweetest and happiest intact boy ever, and always he's happy-go-lucky and has never shown a single sign of aggression or dominance towards another male dog or even another living being. Us, the ladies, usually worry about our dogs being in pain or uncomfortable, or that something might go wrong, or that they will hate us after the surgery for doing this to them. Ladies, don't worry, let me talk you through what you should expect. In practice, neutering a male dog is a simple procedure and it takes anything between 10 to 15 minutes. And that is if everything goes by plan and there are no complications, which of course is very rare. I have been presented such a surgery and to my eyes, which are the eyes of someone with no medical background, it looked very simple. Way simpler than spaying a female dog, which I have witnessed and assisted at 5 times, and it looks like a complicated mess in comparison. Brady's surgery was performed by our most trusted veterinarian and her husband. There is a loving attachment going on between them and our dogs, and it's always a pleasure for me to bring our dogs there because she treats them like they're her own. A fun fact is that she owns an Irish Wolfhound that was born in my hands, and I was his handler at shows, and once I even handled him to an O-breed best in show. And that's how we met actually. She wanted an Irish Wolfhound. There are no Irish Wolfhound breeders here in the country, and I was at the best place to help her out. Anyway, Brady's simple cosmetic procedure was no exception and he was treated like the spoiled whippet he is. Our vet knows that we want to be with our dogs in the clinic for as long as possible, so we stayed with him until the moment he was knocked out, or in other words, just before he was about to be put under anesthesia. They ran a blood test prior to that to make sure everything is fine. Oh good. So then he had a small shot to make him sleepy, but not just yet asleep. And shortly after that he was taken in. We waited until the surgery was over to make sure that everything went good. It took 15 minutes total, and by the time she came out to give us information, he was even awake. And yes, everything was fine. Then we left because our vet wanted to keep him for 2-3 hours to make sure that after he completely wakes up, he is feeling good and in a great state. Then we came back to pick him up. He was looking fantastic. Until the end of the day he was a little bit sleepy, which is normal. We were supposed to give him a little bit of light food in the evening, and that was to avoid stomach irritation because of the anesthesia. The day after, he was his happy-go-lucky self like nothing ever happened. I will show you a picture of what it looked like on day 3. It really is nothing special. You can see just a little bit of bruising, no blood whatsoever. That would be super abnormal. And the stitching is so small that you can barely even catch it, and what you can mostly see is the silver spray. I do understand that not all of you might want to see the picture, so somewhere here I will leave the time to which you can skip to not see it. Picture is coming in 3, 2, 1. I told you it's really nothing special. And this is what it looks like now, which is 10 days after the whole procedure. Nothing dramatic, scary, or traumatizing, just as I told you, a simple appointment at the cosmetician. So far, he has not changed, not even one bit, but we have to consider it's not even been 2 weeks yet. But if I think about it, he is 8 years old, and what can change so much? But of course, who knows? We have yet to see if we will observe any major changes. I will keep you posted on that. And that was it for today's video. There is nothing more to it because, as I said, neutering a male dog is simple and really it is nothing so special. I hope you enjoyed and that you found it informative. As I always say, don't be afraid to ask questions in the comment section if you have any. So have a fantastic weekend and an easy week after that. And I will do my best to see you next Friday with a new video. Bye bye!